I'm Chris Weitz, director of New Moon, and this is Nikki Reed, who plays. Christ, what's the name of your character?
He's kidding. It's Rosalie, but he knew that.
Yeah, I did.
We joke about that all the time. That was
Yes.
funny.
It's
I don't know
one
if
of
they
my
got
big
that
jokes.
though, Chris. That's okay. I did. We'll tell you later.
So, Chris, why was it important to set the phase of the moon right?
Oh, that, yeah. Well, I'd gone to I had been to a lecture given by Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's the head of the Hayden Planetarium, and he was really pissed at people who get astronomy wrong in movies. And you usually, when you think about the moon phasing, you think about it phasing left to right, but in our hemisphere, it doesn't. It phases right to left. And if you're still awake by now, that explains why.
I'm not.
At the beginning, in the beginning credit sequence, when the moon reveals the title, it phases from right to left, not from left to right, which is correct. How do I feel about being the director of one of the Twilight films, not all of them? I feel great about that because I think that they each have their own kind of interesting visual and stylistic aspect provided by whoever directs them. So I think that's interesting. There's a coherence lent by the cast and by the storyline, by the audience's familiarity with the books, and then there's an extra element which is what each director brings to it.
Did I expect the movies to be so popular? No, but I don't know how anyone could have anticipated that. I think to this day we're all constantly surprised at the enthusiasm and how excited everyone is, and we think it's wonderful. But we definitely all stepped into this having no idea what it was going to become. Do fans stop me in the street, and what do they ask me? They usually ask me if I know Taylor Lautner, and if I could maybe get his autograph for them. Or a meeting. No. Or if I could call him on my cell phone for them. Sometimes I do. I look quite different from the character I play, so I sort of, slide under the radar. People say that to me a lot. They go like, "Wow, you're not that mean." I think they have, associated, the fans have, really associated us with our characters, and sometimes it's difficult for them to separate the two. So it's nice to pleasantly surprise people and let them know that I'm not exactly like Rosalie. Do I have a favorite scene from New Moon? I really enjoy the scenes where we're all together, just because I really feel like that's quite an accomplishment. So well done, because it is difficult to get like 14 actors in a room. I mean, you know that better than anyone. For all of us to get through a scene when there's so many of us. We should applaud ourselves for that. But I really enjoyed anything that Taylor was in, and the Wolfpack, because I feel like they brought like a much needed warmth to the film.
My favorite scene in the film, I especially enjoyed shooting in Italy. So, I think there are many scenes I like in the film, but I have very fond memories of being in Italy and shooting that sequence, which was very difficult to do. But then again, there were thousands of fans there, kind of cheering us on. And you really don't get that experience normally making a movie. All sets are closed, and people don't applaud after every take. But in this case, they did, which was great. I would like to think that the fans are looking for me talking about my visual and framing choices for the film in great detail. But probably what they would like to see is the behind-the-scenes features, which will have, I don't know, fun off the cuff moments with cast members, and how the CGI got put together and all kinds of groovy stuff like that. Movie in 3 words.
Don't pick big words right now. Let's just keep it simple and say like
The second one.
the second one.
Yes, I think I'll stick with that.
I'm gonna steal that one. Think of another one.
Okay.
The second one.
The
better
second
one.
Oh, let
I
me
love
see.
that I do.
Brand new DVD.